The Torah portion Reeh, Deuteronomy chapter 11 verse 26-16 to 17, includes the commandment of tithing, which is known as ma'aser in Hebrew. In this portion, God instructs the Israelites to set aside a tenth of their produce and bring it to a designated place, eventually the temple in Jerusalem, as part of their worship and support for the Levites, the poor, and communal celebrations. Understanding tithing in Reeh, types of tithes, the portion details two primary tithes. Ma'aser Rishon, first tithe, a tenth of the produce given to the Levites, who served in religious duties and did not receive land as inheritance. Ma'aser Sheni, second tithe, a tenth taken to Jerusalem, where it was consumed during festivals or, if it could not be easily transported, exchanged for money to be spent on food and drink in Jerusalem. Additionally, every third year, the second tithe was instead designated as the Ma'aser Ani, tithe for the poor, to support the needy in the community. Purpose and intent. The purpose of tithing in Reeh is multifaceted. Supporting the Levites and priests who serve the nation in religious matters. Ensuring communal care for the poor, widows, and orphans. Encouraging celebration, gratitude, and connection to God by bringing tithes to Jerusalem. Are we obligated to tithe our incomes? In traditional Jewish law, the biblical commandment to tithe is primarily associated with agricultural produce in the land of Israel. Today, while the original agricultural tithe is no longer practiced in the same form, many Jews still fulfill the principle of tithing by giving ma'aser kesefim, a tenth of their income, to charity. Ma'aser kesefim, tithing income. This practice, though not explicitly commanded in the Torah, has become a strong tradition in Jewish communities. It is derived from the concept of supporting those in need, similar to the tithes given for the Levites and the poor in biblical times. Obligation or custom. While ma'aser kesefim is widely practiced, it is considered a rabbinic obligation rather than a biblical one. It is seen as a highly commendable practice, a mitzvah, but not as strictly mandatory as the agricultural tithes were. Conclusion and call to action. Although the original agricultural tithes discussed in Reeh are not directly applicable today, the principles of supporting community needs, providing for the poor, and expressing gratitude through giving are still relevant. For many, this is expressed through the practice of tithing a portion of their income to charity. The message of Reeh reminds us that generosity, communal responsibility, and gratitude are key values. Whether through formal tithing or charitable giving, the Torah encourages us to use our resources in ways that uplift others and strengthen our connection to God and community.